They're big.
They're scaly.
And they look pretty scary. But today, in Supernatural Adventures, we're going to show you how lovable these creatures can be. Hi, I'm Ari.
And I'm Mariana.
I'm Andy.
And I'm Mela.
We're students at Lincoln School in Costa Rica.
You're invited to come along to our school field trip.
We're going to learn about crocodiles, caimans, and alligators.
Let's go!
Here we are at an educational center in an area of Costa Rica called San Carlos.
And these big dudes are crocodiles.
The word crocodile is actually a general term for 8 different species that all belong to the same family, Crocodilidae.
Crocodilidae?
Crocodile?
Crocodilidae? Crocodilidae!
Crocodiles live throughout the tropics in Africa, Asia, the Americas, and Australia. They are aquatic animals that mostly live in fresh water, although some prefer salt water.
When crocodiles swim, they have a clear cover over their eyes so they can see underwater.
The color of their skin is dark gray or green.
Crocodiles are reptiles. Who knows what a reptile is?
I do!
Reptiles are cold-blooded vertebrates.
And their skin is covered in horny scales.
Versus hair or feathers.
They usually lay eggs.
Between 7,000 and 8,000 species of reptiles exist today.
The main groups of reptiles are crocodiles, alligators, turtles, lizards, and snakes.
Reptiles are found on every continent except Antarctica.
Despite their prehistoric look, crocodiles are the most advanced of all reptiles.
Excellent. Now where were we? Ah yes, right here. With these jumbo-sized reptiles, the crocodile.
And look, we're just in time for lunch.
These crocs are carnivores, and today's menu consists of a large hunk of meat. Did you know that a crocodile always swallows his food whole?
Crocodiles hatch from eggs buried in the ground. They start out tiny, like this.
Oh, so cute!
Give them a few more years and they will weigh about 614 kilos. That's about 1,300 pounds. They will be about 6 meters long.
Yipes!
They live about 50 years.
They may look kind of slow and lazy while they sun themselves, but crocodiles and their alligator cousins are fast. Over short distances, an attacking gator or croc can move much faster than a human can run.
The first crocodiles lived with the dinosaurs. The earliest known croc ancestor was called a Protosuchian.
Bless you.
The Protosuchian
Gesundheit!
lived about 200 million years ago. The dinosaurs disappeared, but the crocs carried on.
You gotta respect something that has survived millions of years.
Unfortunately, not everyone respects the crocodiles. The American crocodile was hunted almost to the point of extinction.
People still use their skin to make fashion items, like shoes, purses, belts, and much more. Thanks to organizations like the Defenders of Wildlife in Washington, D.C., and the Endangered Species Act, the American crocodile still exists, but it is still endangered. Loss of habitat because of human development, illegal killing, and roadkill are among the greatest threats they face.
Most people confuse crocodiles and their alligator relatives. While they can be grouped together into one big happy crocodilia family, they are actually very different animals.
You can tell alligators and crocodiles apart mostly by the width of their snout. An alligator will have a wide, broad, U-shaped nose. A crocodile will usually have a narrow V-shaped nose.
There are only two kinds of alligators, the American alligator and the Chinese alligator. And there are only two countries in the world where alligators can be found, China and the United States. The American alligator is the biggest reptile in North America.
The word for alligator comes from the Spanish word for lizard, el lagarto. Say it 5 times fast, and it sort of sounds like alligator. El lagarto, el lagarto, el lagarto, el lagarto, el lagarto.
We don't have alligators in Costa Rica, but we do have their relative, the caiman. The caimans have many of the same physical characteristics of the alligators, just in miniature.
For instance, they have the same rounded U-shaped mouth, sharp teeth, and strong tail. But caimans only grow on average to between 1.5 and 2.5 meters, about 1/3 the size of the alligator. Caimans too have been hunted in some countries to a point of nearly disappearing. Fortunately, the caiman is a protected species throughout much of the world.
Yet the caiman is still threatened by humans. This is due to habitat loss.
Here we're looking at a young crocodile and a caiman.
The crocodile sort of scared us at first. But the more we got to know about them and their caiman cousins, the more we fell in love with them.
On behalf of our new crocodile, alligator, and caiman friends, we'd like to say,
Don't hunt us. Don't buy things made of our skin.
Protect our habitat.
remember, we kids can make a difference in the life of our animal friends.
Thanks for coming along in our supernatural crocodilian adventures. See you later, alligators!
In a while, crocodiles!